Hey, what's up, guys? Hopping in, gonna play some red painted today. Hope you guys doing well. Merry fucking Christmas, Happy New Year, Hanukkah, whatever it is. I haven't even started Christmas shopping. Saturday, my day off. Last thing I want to do is think about Christmas gifts. I don't even know what to get people. Let's hop in. Enough of this, right? Hope you guys are doing well. Maybe I have to go over I think I got to be a little more explicit in my decision making, and because I know people are getting, I know some people are new to the deck and things like that, so I got to at least, try to explain my thoughts a little better, I guess. I try to do that every video, but every now and then there's some inquiries. People come in, they make inquiries. I think it was some of the sound in one of my videos was a little off last time, but let's be positive, upbeat, high vibratory, meditative, things like that. You know what I mean? Going into these games, because you get these guys that I don't know what they're doing, where they are, what they're playing. I gotta concentrate. So mono red, you guys know the dealio. Kept his hand, he's happy. Puts a card at the bottom, right? Checking this kid out. What's he got? Okay. Overboy maybe? I haven't seen blue. I haven't seen a mono blue 8-cast deck in quite some time, so it's like it's I'll play the Lotus Petal. No reason not to. He knows my bolt. Things up, pal. Should have played the Furnace there probably, without even thinking about it, because my next play is going to be probably Ancient Tomb, and at least I do have an artifact on board, which is really good. So I guess in response to his Thoughtseize, if he gets one, I can just bolt him in response, and I can weld in we'll see how it goes. He'd have to probably take my Lightning Bolt, so if he takes an artifact like Painter, I can weld it back in easily. Could be probably has a Bowmaster or some shit, you know what I mean? So, like Grixis control or some shit, you got it, pal. He knows my bolts. J. Bolton, son. So he knows what my lightning bolt. Sure, he has a Bowmaster here. Days would set me back, so I'm not gonna play anything. F6 here. I guess a Thoughtseize is pretty good too. I know he has a Bowmaster. It's very, very obvious. That's a draw here. I guess could have played Painter. I'll wait with that. In case there's a Wasteland involved. Those are 3 cards with a Force of Will. And at this point, pitching a Daze. So I will play out a Painter here. A Daze has already gone to the bin. So I feel like if he puts in a Bowmaster at 2 cards and then has a Force of Will, it's kind of sketchy for me. Or a Daze, another Daze. But this is kind of setting up some stuff. So I guess it's an in-step Bowmaster at 2 cards. Hits my Welder. Some worst case scenarios here. Oh, nothing? Okay. I might as well just use my mana. Arctide Region or something here. It could be a Wasteland. It's pretty good. Can rebuild pretty well. Playing to the board, playing the cards, playing the deck, I'm playing his deck. I'm not playing my deck. I am playing my deck, but I'm playing his deck too. What does he have? What am I playing into? I have every card in the kid's deck imprinted in my mind. Like Isochron Scepter. I got the Isochron Scepter in my third eye, right? Crystal's coming out. Everything's downloaded. I'm crazy. I know. I'll bring in a Rib Blast. I'll bring in a Fury. I'll cut some Lotus Petals. I know some guys like Lotus Petal. I just use it as an extra card for it's great to have. I just don't like using it to pay for days. I don't like using it to just power out a fucking Fable the Mirror Breaker. I don't like it like that. I just don't. I see it as a very facilitative card, so it's a card I can trim. I have 60 cards in my deck now. I could even cut a Grindstone. I could cut anything. I just don't. Even though I think this kid's a no rod boy, but I'm not sure yet. So I'll leave the abrade out of the equation. Um, I could bring the abrade for something cool. This is a great hand. Keep it. Look at this fucking hand. It's orgasmic almost. Just kidding. Dragon's Rage sucks. If he ponders here, it's really good, but I might have to keep this Pyroblast for my Fossil Will, for my Fury. It's gonna be paired with. Good land drops are fine. It's a good early hand too. I'll play patience here. This Pyroblast will be paired with. Well, let's see how I play this here. F6 right now. Hopefully, he plays right into my Fury. Brainstorm. I'd like to pair the Pyroblast with the Simian Spirit guy, but I have a feeling it'd be paired with the Fable. Because, I mean, he put a Daze down, which means he has a Daze, so it looks like I want to keep the Spirit guy in my hand to resolve the Fable Mirror Breaker, but I have to pair this Fury with something. You can name Red with Painter, too, and just kind of throw a land out off of Fury, but I have a feeling it's going to come down to a Force of Will here, and Pyroblast is going to protect my Fury, whatever. So, I have everything I need in my hand to win this game. It's up to me to do it, so we'll see what happens. I don't know what's happening right now. Okay. What just happened? Oh, he's attacking me for one, and my thing is bugging. So I got my end step here. 5 cards. I'll pay for the days with Simian Spirit Guide. I know he's got one. He goes to 4 cards. Why is my computer bugging? It's like looking slow. Force of Will, sure. Okay, Raisin Borrower. So that's all instants. You put the Meltdown down. That's pretty cool. He's got 3 cards now. I could probably catch him a little bit here. A Wasteland is good, but he can take some off a red with a Wasteland. So these are all little tempo plays type things. Not that I did it on purpose per se, but now I'm pretty well suited here, so that's pretty good. I even have a Pyroblast back up here, which is good. I'll just keep churning out Fables here. Watch this. What's this? A Null Rod? Or this is a Murktide Region. I'm going to have to ignore that at 2 cards. We'll see. I'll play right into his days. It's fine. I could wait a turn here, but I'm not gonna. Little 1 card with a days here. I guess that's fine. And I'll use my red elemental blast here because I have less of these in my deck than I do pyroblast. Alright? So it's always something to keep in mind when you're using your blasts. I know a lot of you guys know this. Some of you guys don't, but all these things do add up. Look at no removal spell. He could have had a Bowmaster, but whatever. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, he's got a Bowmaster too. Okay, go to 1 card. See if I can't Fury this kid's board. I might have to wait a turn. No, I'll Fury right now. It's fine. I think it's worth a Fury, especially with the Dragon's Rage out. Go to 1 card, or you go to 0 cards with a Force of Will here. I could have attacked, but I'm not going to do that. So if he surgicals, he puts an instant in the graveyard. Then he can scry. I think that's fine though. I've had guys do that type of shit to me. Okay. He didn't have a removal spell last turn, so I'm just gonna play out Painter. Little blue here. Cause he didn't attack into my guy, so anything this hits everything and anything here, which is really good. It goes to Brainstorm's fine. I'll let him do that. I guess what gets me here is like another Murktide region, which is going to be the deciding factor. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's a Murktide. I'll blast it. That's fine. 3, 3. Drawing well here. I'm not going to say I'm not, so he's got one card. That's why I like Lightning Bolt. I want to perform my deck, but I just don't think it's right. Urza Saga is really good draw here. I'll start using Pyroblast for cantrips if I think they're looking for Wasteland. It's a card they'll look for actively with cantrips. I don't know what's in his hand, but it looks like he's drawing dead here. Looks pretty good here. I can copy a painter here in response to like a removal spell. I'll copy and step. I'll copy the token, I guess. The Bowmaster? That's fucking stupid. I guess that's fine. What are you gonna hit my painter? That thing? Okay. Okay. Fine. One card left. Meltdown? I have to Pyroblast the Meltdown. One card left. Copy painter and step. If I draw an engineer, I win the game on the spot. Unless he has a surgical. Oh, it's not supposed to be like that. It's not supposed to be like that. Come on. Feel bad. I don't want to win with Dragon Engine. I don't want to win with Fury either. It's like there's a little bit of remorse, just a little bit. See what's up? No fucking clue. I'll play that. All right. I'll wait a turn here. I'll turn to him, I guess. Oh, nice. Like this shit. Sure. This would be a great curve for us. 6 cards in hand. I have to kill this thing. I guess a wasteland is really tough for us. Um, I can discard the Lotus Petal and weld it back in at some point, so there's a reason to use Simian Spirit Guide there, not Lotus Petal, for my mana there. But as far as using Lotus Petal as a card also, it does get around the main deck collector roof these guys have, so these 2 cards could be dead as well. So it could have been just used Lotus, but I'm just saying like corner cases, you know what I mean? Just to watch. Next turn I will play out Great Furnace, start making tokens. If he has a wasteland, he might want to use it. Sets him back, whatever, you know. Use a painter here. What do I get off my Urza Saga? I don't know yet. Probably Grindstone. Could be a Soul Guide Lantern. It feels good to be able to know that I can, you know, draw a third copy of Grindstone if I need to. Like some guys only have 2 with that thing on 1 now. It's like a lands variant now, so that's pretty cool. Sylvan Library is a tough card to beat. There's a painter. That's good. I don't want to get rid of any of these. I hit his fucking blast zone. I just hit his thing here. You need to just have Wasteland here. Or how much does it cost to add to this? You can't beat me with just this card, man. It needs to have Wasteland and Swords. And even at that, I have a pretty good hand. There's a Wasteland. So that's, definitely a good use of my blast there, I'd say. I'll bring in Magus the Moon here. We'll see what he's up to. I don't know what kind of deck. This is like a lands variant. Could be like a sphere deck or whatever it is. So, oh, Dark Depth's cool. Looks like it's a heavy lands deck. Crop rotation looks like it's in the mix here. Pyroblast is really good here. Might be a reason to play out Lotus Petal because I'm actively telegraphing the fact that I do have cards to play that I'm sandbagging. So I want the kid to be like, all right, he's got one fucking card in hand. It's got to be if it's a Pyroblast, I'll shit myself. You know what I mean? Comes a crop rotation for what? Or what is this? Or is it a crop rotation? How does this work? Or Boseiju. Could be a Boseiju here in my upkeep. Crop rotation. Thespian stage or Yavimaya. We have another crop rotation. This is going to be gorgeous. It's going to be a work of art. Look at this fucking stack. Yeah. So he's going to get a Thespian stage copy. And with this trigger on the stack, legendary rule in the stack, I Pyroblast the Dark Depths. Yeah. I can copy Painter too. Oh, a Maze of Ith. Sweet. Nice. Get 3 cards. So I'm getting in for 1 here. Brings him to 6. He mazes. I bring him to. Okay. Still no green. I'm drawing hot here. I think I'm going to draw. What do I think I'm going to draw? I think I'm going to draw. I think I'm going to draw a lightning bolt. Oh, I win the game on my upkeep. Okay, let me see what I draw. As an engineer with a copy, with an active reflection, which gets grindstone and just wins on the spot. So again, lucky. Always lucky. Always. I'll try Magus here. I'll bring in the Abrade. That's gonna be good. Pithing Needle here for Thespian stage. I'll bring in the Magus. I think Magus is gonna be good. I like having an Abrade in my deck for the Mox Diamonds if I need. Brave's Apprentice is very good here. I do want to cut some blasts here. I'll cut a grindstone or let me cut one of these and one of these. I like having. I'll leave my Lotus Petals in because of fast mana, and I mean I have to make some kind of cuts here. Fable's a great card, but I mean I have four three. I have more three drops now. Um, my goblins are very good. Um, Lightning Bolt's a necessity for the elf. Pyroblast. I could have cut a Red Blast there, but again the upside's pretty good. Um, Needle for anything between Wasteland, Blast Zone, anything. Soul Guy I think that's really good for the graveyard stuff for what do you call it? Like Life from Alone, things of that nature. And of course, I left my fast mana in for fast Magus, or good to these types of games where it's really grindy like this. Um, Having the time sometimes to be able to sandbag or kind of keep a Lotus Petal or whatever it is, sand's good enough. It's kind of whacked, but it's good enough. I have basics; it's an appeal to me, and the Soul Guide Lantern's an upsize. I have half upside, half my combos in my hands. I have some good stuff going on. So Ancient Tomb. Let's go faster lands build. Exploration gets to play two lands. A Life Malone is really good here for him. But I have that Soul Guide Lantern and a Wasteland. Okay, so Blood Moon is just nasty here. It's a basic. Little grindstone here, I guess. See what his two lands are. I like being able to play Soul Guide Lantern right on the fucking Life Malone, like right on top of it, just to like get the value. Um, There's another one. Looks like he's going hard on beats. That's fine. I mean, it could be something. I'd rather see this type of shit than anything else, you know. He already went through his Bazooka Bog, which is really good. So I'll even draw a card here on step. He's gonna want to go for a. He's gonna want to go for like a Pithy Needle here. It looks like, or something of that color. So I mean, I just have the win on. If I'm patient enough, I could just jam. Like, I'm gonna draw a card on step here. It looks like, and play around Force of Vigor. So let's see what kind of cards he gets out of his deck off of Saga here. I have time to just play out a basic, play out Dragon Engine, play City of Traders, play Painter, upkeep on him, hit him. See what kind of removal he has in his deck too. So I would imagine there's a Pithy Needle in this guy's deck too. So it's another thing I got to worry about. So I got to make my picture smaller too. I keep forgetting to do that. Um, I draw Pyroblast. It's really good here. Again, always playing around Force of Vigor. I get cards in my head which I don't want to see. Cards that do suck are Boseiju because it's not something you can Pyroblast back on. It's a card that just channels and deals the damage or just destroys. So it's just very like difficult to be able to, and there's a reason maybe not to play Grindstone there in the face of here's my Grindstone. If I draw Painter, I win type thing. But again, I have Pyroblast in my deck. I have a Braids in my deck. I should have been a little more wary about. He could even just have Osage in his hand or a Crop Rotation, which is a card. Okay, so one card. So I think he's dry. I just have to draw Pyroblast. And the problem is I didn't board correctly. Maybe I should have left him more. I left him the 5 blast. So I have 5 blast effects in my deck, which is really good, which I need here. I'll draw a card, see what happens. I guess it's excellent. I do have time for that too. See if I draw Pyroblast first though. Grindstone. I might not have time for that. He has another Wasteland coming out, so he's gonna make a creature. Those things will be 8 and 8. So either way, I have to. That's gonna be 8 damage. So I gotta do a little mapping here. It looks like he can make a creature. That'll be 10 damage. 11. That'll be 10, 11. It'll be quite a bit of damage. Plus he has Wasteland here. So it might be right just to play Painter here in case I do draw Blast. So let's do that. So, for instance, if I play like a Dragon Engine, right? Yeah, I can block really well here. So he makes a creature that's 10 damage. Now, if I draw a Pyroblast, I kind of fucked myself because I don't have enough mana and I'll die in the swing back, right? So let me just play Painter on a Grindstone. It's gonna be a mistake. Yeah, I have a fucking Painter, bro. Grindstone. And if I draw a Pyroblast, I can just win on the spot. So I don't have a Snaring Bridge. I don't think I really need it here, but it would have been nice. See what his last card is. If he has another Pithy Needle, what he has. So if I draw the Abrade, I win too, right? If I have an Abrade, I have 6 outs in my deck right now. Looks like Magus is really good. I just didn't. I can't like drawing that card early. Would he get a Soul Guide Lantern? Sure. Okay. You know, land. Okay. And what? A Boseiju? Oh, you fucking swords. Okay. Game's over. See what my next card is. His last card was swords, which is bitch work in my opinion, but that's good. It wins. I mean, it's a sword. So, all right, I'm gonna keep it the way it is, and I might just bring in a red blast here. That's fine. I'll bring the grindstone for the other Fable here. Might be a little faster. I'll be able to play. Hand's really good. Try it. I'll play out Thermon Goblin here. The good thing about Goblin Welder here in this matchup, especially, is if there's any kind of Welder shenanigans or any kind of like Life Malone shenanigans, I can just weld out like the needle for like a Mox Diamond or something, or if he has like a Mox Diamond in play, weld the needle, for instance, if I have him locked under a Blood Moon type thing, which is really good. So Mox Diamond. I think I have to just jam this Moon here. If he has the swords, he does. Goblin Welder, huh? And then what? Pretty good. He's smart by naming Welder here as well. I can name Map too here. Very aggressive plays here. He needs to have just swords. He's smart for naming Goblin Welder here, so But a one card Force of Vigor, it's fine. So they could probably kill me here. I still have a Magus in play, which is really good. So like, you know, what's it called? Dark Depths. He needs just swords here. Does he have one? Let's see. Doesn't crack the expedition map here. Swords would put me at 21, which is excellent here. Taking out his swords, you see that? Game over, buddy. GG's. If he swords his Magus here, I go to 21, right? Get past a hit. I come in with a hit. Quick hits. Games. Um, Risky there, but yeah, Mox Diamond's card. I don't know why he's not cracking the expedition map. The needle that I needled on it was in the graveyard, so you could have been thinning your deck, whatever. I don't know how you want to play it. Some guys might play it differently. I don't know. Lucky, I was lucky there. It wasn't like it was, oh, I played great. I got lucky. Um, could have had swords in his deck. Could have done a bunch of shit there. I guess I don't know. Do you not crack? What are you waiting for with? I mean, is it you're waiting for as a saga? Is that your strength? I mean, I would imagine you'd want to get a basic land there, right? Like, wouldn't you want to like? I don't know. It wasn't Loman, so I was looking for a sword. I don't know. A blast zone? I have no idea. Magus has to get killed. I would imagine you want availability to both color white and green instead of having just one color per turn. So, in any event, if you find a swords and you kill Magus, you automatically get a 20/20 because Dark Depth's in play, right? So it just pops off. That's the way it works. It's a risk we take when we play Magus, but clearly Magus was good there, so we'll see what's up. I do like Lightning Bolt. I gotta say, I just don't have the nuts to go to 4. I just think it's just so overkill. Bolt is so good right now. I just think it's so good with Fury. Like I just think the removal. I think it's just like I really like creature heavy. Like just a lot of creatures out. So I just think that I just don't know what to cut. Like right now, as this deck stands, I feel really good about it. And if I make a concession of something, it's probably going to be like a Simian Spirit Guide to like I don't know, like maybe a Fury here. I do like having 3 grindstones. Like I just do. I was thinking maybe going to 20 lands, but I just think this deck's got what it needs. Either you draw it or you don't. You can't be perfect all the time. It's like I just think 4 Lightning Bolt in this type of deck is just really a lot. It's 3's good. Like I feel good with 3. If anything, it's 4. And I know 3 Fury seems like a lot, but Fury's really good right now. It's just whacking a lot of things. It has application. It does. A lot of stuff out there that gets hit with creatures and things like that. So keep it. Good hands. Kind of risky on a wasteland deck, but I think this hand's really good. See what's up. How I decide to play it. It's like a doesn't feel good to me. But we're gonna start with a red source if I draw one. Even like a I still feel like thing is if this is a combo deck, I do think Pyroblast is my strength here, but I'll just kind of allocate a different game here, I guess. Like if I knew this was like a Storm variant or Doomsday, for instance, I would definitely play. I would play a Great Furnace over a to get the Pyroblast off to stop him from. So it's a Trop deck, which is really good. So I have time here. Guys looking for a Wasteland hardcore here, which is fine. It's like we're in for a game here, which is pretty cool. Hopefully, I play well. Oh, my dad. You know what I've seen around too is this like Dreadnought deck or all the stifles and bullshit. What do you got, pal? Fucking, are you sad that you didn't draw a fucking Tundra? Oh, he's just like literally trying to think the game through. Oh, cool. Am I dead? What card is that? Brainstorm? Okay, so it's like it's yeah, so the Pyroblast there that I could hit with Brainstorm. It's like I'm just dead here, right? Or is this a Beseech the Mirror deck, whatever the fuck this is? Okay, so you get the graveyard. I haven't seen this deck in a while. Guy as well. Okay, you gonna cast it? So he has Guy as well exiled, and you just kill me, right? I was calling that out um, as far as like good games, as far as like what to play and how to play it. But I took a chance, and I do think that given my hand, it didn't matter how I played that. It still would have been tough. So I guess Leyline's good enough. I haven't seen this deck in like 5 weeks. I'm not even kidding you. I'll bring in my red trap. This is a deck that gives us problems. So, and I'll bring in Red Blast here, and I'll bring in some Magus here. I guess it's good enough. My board is all this deck is just I'm like overboarding. I know that, but I'm gonna cut the Shafe here. I could leave it Soulguide Lantern. I'll cut the 3 drops. Cards I just don't really want to see much of. And I have 3 more cuts. So that's all this. Cut, um, I can find the Amethyst with Engineer. So Lane Line's good because it shuts off his graveyard. Mindbreak Trap is clearly a good card. I want to see a Thorn of Amethyst early. It's a blue version, which is really good. It gives me a chance to kind of Pyroblast some stuff here. This is one of the decks I've had trouble with. I'm not going to lie. It's a very difficult deck to beat unless you got your combo pieces. These guys will thought seize you, discard you, and all that shit. So I'm going to try this. Basic Island. Of fucking course. I think it's worth a fucking Magus here. Probably playing this wrong, but I don't give a fuck. At some point, he's gonna have to get a black source here. I need a land drop though. I think he's gonna get me though. Because these petals, these artifacts, land. That's good. At some point, these artifacts are gonna have to account for black mana, and I guess that's like my strategy here. And this is my pressure. Like I'm gonna have to ride this bitch all the way down. So what do you do with his last ponder? Shuffles. Need a land drop right now. That's good draw. Cracked his pedal. He cracked this LED here, right? In response, if he holds priority, and gets what? That's 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. I think he miscounted. That's 3, 4, 5, 6. What's ad nauseum? That's 5 mana. I don't even know. I think he miscounted. I mean, clearly did, but whatever. Risky though. I'll keep it the same. The song remains the same. See what happens. What goes to show you in the beginning there? Ugh, holy shit! What a fucking hand. Ugh. I'll go through my thinking. I guess I have two cards to put at the bottom. It's gonna be Magus here and the city, and I think Leyline stops so much shit for me, and I want to be able to monkey blast the cantrip if I have to. So I'll keep this, and I think this. I'll put a Leyline in play, which I might not need. I probably could get rid of Leyline there. This will stop me, I think, from dying turn one, maybe. Let him ponder here. Hopefully, I could have blasted that. Hopefully, I draw a land here, or I get to go to my second main phase. Rose petal, sure. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. I kept the right hand. Oh, give me, bitch. Um, and I kept the right hand, I think. I could have probably put down Leyline, I think, there, but I just don't know if that's correct. I need pressure now. I can still. I think I still get this off here. I get a painter, I guess. Could have abrupt decay mana here, I guess. If he does kill Thorn, I still have a shot at this. I took Dragon Engine out of my deck, which is kind of a shame, but I could have used that at this point. So abrupt decay at 4 cards, and I still have I will actively use Pyroblast here if I have to. What's this? Brainstorm's fine. I'll let him brainstorm. It's fine. I can't even Monkey Blast anyway. This takes off Cabal Therapy. This takes off of Gaia's Blessing, whatever the fuck it is. You know what I mean? Where's my phone, my computer here? It just faded off on me. So this is good. If I draw an artifact, I'm in good shape. I also have a. So what happens here now is if he goes to destroy my Thorn, I can weld it in for Painter and Pyroblast a meaningful spell. So, or I can even do that instant. But the problem with Engineer is that as part of the cost, it's an activation cost, so it's really weird. What's this? Get dressed on. Takes care of my Engineer. Draws a card. The abrupt decay my Thorn here. This might have been a good play for him. Sure. Come on, baby, hit me with an artifact, please. Ooh, that's a great draw here. I kind of don't want to go to 14 here, but I think I'm safe to do so. I have to put the pressure on. I still need an artifact, though. It'd be so good. I'll do this on his turn, I guess. I think it's fine if I do it on his turn. Let me see how he plays. I'll let him cast a few spells, I guess. Echoing Truth. My ley line. I'm busy. Johan, good games. I got lucky. Sorry. I apologize. It's my fault. I do try to get lucky. Let's put it that way. I try to get lucky. I do try. So when someone says you try, work at the game, I try to get lucky. All right, let's do another one. He was a good player. I think he was playing around Thorn of Amethyst the whole time there. Play it, keep it, good hand. Kind of mediocre. You just can't maul a hand like this, though. Pass. Nice control deck. Nice control deck. I love these things. They're built for me. It's a building situation. You know what I mean? Like building blocks. It's beautiful. These things are meant. It was meant to be. You know what I mean? Did a little Christmas shop or whatever today. Tried to. Came home. It was meant to be. I came across this guy. You and I sitting together watching this video. Meant to be. All meant to be. I don't want to see a beanstalk turn 2. It sucks. It's what it is, though. See what color he goes for. Plains, basic plains, and then a fucking savannah. I haven't seen this deck in a while as well, so I guess I just ignore this guy for a little bit. I'll use one of my power blasts here. I don't like the way I'm playing this right now, but it's definitely a play. You go to 4 cards now with the Force of Will. That's excellent. Kind of weak though. I still don't like it, but it's play. So I have to do it. So I'll see what he does. Guess Teferi's a card here. I got him under a few things. But watch how I play this stuff. Bowmaster's a card as well. You can flash that bitch in too. That Bowmaster will now give him some flex here. I really don't even really want to discard much except for the Dragon Engineer. Let's see if he has it. Oh, he's let me do it. This way. Great draw. Best draw on the deck. I have a shot here now. So again, now I'm going to get internal for a little bit and just kind of think about what I have to play around here. At 4 mana, no double green. How many white does he have? He's got 1 black, a lot of blue. Bowmaster block, all that shit's fine. I can stress him with tokens. What kind of cards is he looking at? What's he want to do? I know you guys know this stuff, but this is stuff that I think about. So, again, all the pieces are here. It's about how I want to play it. So, let's see if I can't snuff it out, right? Sniff out some shiznit, all right? All right, so I'm going to figure this out a little bit. Come in real quick. To block with the Bowmaster, I guess that's pretty cool. You can also just kind of get around the Goblin Welder. You can resolve a Goblin Welder here too as well. So I think it's just better to be able to resolve a well. Okay, that's good. Get this out of the way. Now, how can I get myself in trouble? This is how I'm saying this to myself. At this point, this is the point at which, right now, the game's taking a turn. Okay, so my decision right now, and I'm not fucking kidding you. I'm not, listen to me. Anything you guys have heard today, yesterday, last week, 3 weeks, and you guys are playing Painter and you guys are all fucked up over Beanstalk decks and all nervous, right now is the decision at which this game will be won or lost. My decision right now. Now, I'll go over that. I can play a Fable the Mirror Breaker, get deeper in my deck, look for a Painter, Fury, anything else. What else is good in this deck? Engineer, all this other stuff. I have something sitting in my graveyard, which is very good. I like that. I can just tit for tat. I can just throw a welder out, see what he does. Of course, he's got like a ley line binding hanging out, swords, whatever. I'm sure there's one of those white cards floating around. But this leaves me open to a Pyroblast, to a Teferi in the following turn, and a creature to be made, which is excellent. Or I could just, jam a Fable of Mirror Breaker, still have a Pyroblast up, still play Welder, all that shit. So at 4 cards, let's see what happens. Now, I'm going to play a little slower here, play a Welder, and pass. Now, I could have held that Welder, and I probably might have should have, because I can just, when this thing pops, gets haste, I can just start going crazy, you know what I mean? The copying Welder. If I draw a Painter, if I draw an Engineer, I might sandbag that, see how he acts. Like, this is a looming card, you know what I mean? So again, like I told you guys, like this is right now, like this is where the fucking decisions are being made. This is what the game's deciding, like right now. Another Bowmaster, which is cool. The problem with this card is it just gives this deck a lot of and what, he knows something. A land card? Sure. Knows 3 cards? Okay. Murktide Region deck, and you return a Flood Strand, which is pretty good. This card's neat. I don't know if I should go for a Soul Guide Lantern here. I almost want to, just because of things. What's this now at 3 mana? Could be a Murktide Region too. Looks like it is. That's cool. Go to 3 cards. Draw a card? Sure. Oh, I should have Pyroblasted in response to the draw. Mistake there. I am drawing well here. I wonder if I should get a, I'll get a Grindstone. Better to get a Grindstone and not a, I am going to do this now. I can reanimate the Dragon Engine, and that would be I just want to use my mana next turn pretty well. So, I do have a Pyroblast up, which is excellent. If he has to hit my thing, is fine. 3 cards. I'll use a Lightning Bolt here. We'll see what I draw first. Trigger, so let's eat. I will force the will back. I'll Pyroblast back, I think. So with that trigger on the stack, I will fight back here. Which I should have done last time with the Beanstalk on the stack, but I didn't do that because I was talking. Good game. I drew well. Listen, I drew well. I'm not saying I didn't draw well. I drew perfect. And when it comes down to it, you have to draw well because we can't brainstorm, we can't ponder, we can't, do that. All right. I'm on the draw. On the play, I bring in Thorn of Amethyst to try that. I haven't seen this deck in a while, but I would imagine it's. I mean, I'm gonna just bring in these cards. Okay. I'm gonna bring in all 4 Magus. I am a proponent. I know they have basics, but I am gonna bring this card. I just think that I'm gonna cut 1 3-drop here. I'll cut a Grindstone. I'll cut 1 Lightning Bolt. I'll cut 1 Fury. So I'm finding out where my strengths are. You know what I mean? Like, Fury's really good. It's fine, but it can be a weak card in this matchup. Even though he's got a lot of creatures and things, like I'm like taking out the stilts in my deck a little bit with like the lightning bolts and the furies, and I'm adding to it. Like how am I adding to my deck right now to make it strong enough? Like I took out Brave's Apprentice too. Like how am I adding to my deck? What am I doing? Well, I'm adding Blood Moon. That's my strength. Like, I'm leaning on these strengths. So I don't really want to cut Lotus Petal for that reason because I want a fast moon. Even though I'd like to, I'm just not going to do that. And I'll cut a Goblin Welder here because I'm on the draw, and he has the Bowmaster. I saw it's kind of a concession of that card. I do like Fury, a couple copies, Grindstones, 2 of them. I can play Control pretty well with the Pyroblast. I like that play. Soul Guide Lantern's fine. And what am I missing? I don't know if he's a ring deck or not, but I think I'll be fine. Let's try it. I think Lightning Bolt's the weakest card in my hand, but I just think that I have fucking both the fucking things in my hand. Ah, man, this Pyroblast. He's going to 6, dude. I gotta keep this hand. If I didn't have a Pyroblast in my hand, and if I didn't have, it's like so. Some guys might love this hand. I don't like it at all. It's just not where I want to be. Now, listen to me. If I was in the play and this happened, I would Pyroblast right away. At 4 cards like this and that quick of a ponder, it's telling me the kid's fucking crazy for a land. Does not shuffle. Like I bet she has like a Mystic Sanctuary or something that he's happy with. That's a good draw. I'll take it. You know what I mean? I need lands now. Like lands, like an Ancient Tomb would be ideal. If he does go to ponder here, I will Pyroblast. What's this? A Beanstalk? God forbid these guys don't fucking have a turn 2 all the time. You know what I mean? I think it's fair to play this card now. I was gonna hold up double Pyroblast for like a Teferi. I don't know what these guys are doing. I don't know if he's got. I don't know what he has. You know what I mean? Like I don't know if I should be leaving double Pyroblast for like what's wrong? Double Pyroblast for like a Planeswalker or a Teferi or something. Like you know what I mean? Like is it wrong to do that? I'll cycle and step here. If he doesn't play Bowmaster. That's great. I think it's fair to play the Fable and Mirror Breaker here. Let's do this. Okay, this is a Pyroblast. Could be his only Force of Will bait here. Like, he could just have Force of Will Brainstorm on him. That could have been his bait, like, and just trying to get greedy and brainstorm into another blue card. You know what I mean? Like, with a fetch land out like that, I'm not going to let that happen. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, he brainstorms, like, Force of Will bring. I could be wrong, but that could have been his pair with Force of Will, and he's like, let me just get a little greedy. That's my read. He's trying to get greedy with the brainstorm. I don't fucking know. What do I know? Comes a Bowmaster maybe. He uses mana up to 3 cards here, and I don't even know if I care about Bowmaster here, or this could be a yeah. So it's a binding trigger draw card on what? Probably my Fable. Fine. I can always Pyroblast that thing, get that back. But that'd be a really greedy play. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 with a fetch land. That's a Murktide region. Let's see what happens. If he fetches right away, I might have to crack this bitch. It sucks. Does not fetch. I'll play Little Painter. I don't like the way I'm playing this, but I'm just doing it anyway. He has that Murktide region. Cards. If I Pyroblast, a Leyline Binding. Another Swords. I'll have to draw a card off with Soul Guard Lantern here. Are you gonna hit my Fable again? Or my Painter? My Painter, okay. And I'll sack this thing now. I could draw a card here. Do I care? It does have double blue. I have to sack this thing. I can get him with damage here, I think, maybe. I want this kid to burn cards on the board. I could have cast Fury there, but I think it's better to wait. I want him to get nervous. You know what I mean? Like, Tenacious D. I forgot about this card. Yeah. So on zero is really good here for him. need a Pyroblast. It has to happen. Oh, it's a Murktide region? I guess I can beat that card too. Those are 2 cards. I need a Pyroblast. Or a Grindstone. I draws 2 cards here. Without these 2 draws, I think I could have got him if he doesn't have Force of Will by now. But I think the game's over. You know what I mean? Oh, I should have played the other one. Mistake. Um, just to win this game here. Okay, I need to draw Pyroblast, looks like. I think I just need to draw Pyroblast. Like, it just helps draw Pyroblast. Or a Grindstone. See what he has. He could have a Hydroblast. He's at 9, too. He's going to watch it. He's attacking. Oh, come on, baby. Hit me, baby, one more time. It's going to be a close game. Ah! In retrospect, oh, he's crying. Look how beautiful this is. Let's take a screenshot. All the pretty cards. In retrospect, I should have played out Grindstone first, I think. Or how's this work? I'm just thinking of Force and Vigor. I just wanted to use my mana in case I did draw Pyroblast. If I had drawn Pyroblast there instead of this, it's an activation plus Pyroblast, and I used my mana very efficiently last turn on Painter. So instead of playing them both out, I played one out, which was Painter, used more mana that turn. So if I did draw Pyroblast, like I said, I could protect it with a combo activation. Now I'm thinking of Force of Vigor now. Now, if I started with Grindstone, and then I play Painter, it doesn't matter, Force of Vigor or the Grindstone, or if I go to activate, he could do both. You know what I mean? So something to think about too as well. So good one. A good game, kid. I almost cried. I was very close to crying. Very close to crying, like weeping, like tears coming down my eyes, in that kind of fashion. Because he was so far ahead of me in card advantage, I was getting so nervous. Right? I've been drawing well, so I can't complain. You know, I like to cry. You know, I'm a weeper. Everybody weeps. I get no problem saying I weep. Right? Let me just rejuvenate for a second. See what's up. And hop in real quick. Alright, let's go. I'm ready. Good draws though. Been drawing well. If I had that Blood Moon earlier, it could have been a lot easier. So 3 grindstones is really cool. It gives me an opportunity to draw it, like actively draw it. I can't imagine a scenario where 3 grindstones is bad. It's just like, what are you doing with your deck? You know, it's like, you're going to get grindstone off Urza Saga, I get it, but like, mean, what other? It's like where else are you going? You know what I mean? I'd rather have the. Three grindstones has been good for me. I can't say it hasn't. See what's up. See what happens. Jeez, what a fucking game, dude. Oh, fucking crazy. Fucking crazy. He drew one, two, three, four, maybe 5 or 6 cards. He drew 5 or 6. He actually drew more. He drew 5 or 6 cards than I did. And he's a reanimator player out of the gate. I'm on the play, so I have to find Soul Guy Lantern. This isn't between you and me, right? I have to find Soul Guy Lantern. Oh. Oh my fucking god. I don't think it's good enough. I know he's reanimator. I know he's reanimator. I have them all. I know he's reanimator. And I could play turn 1. Turn 3 kill. I gotta reset. Hold on. I gotta find Soul Guy Lantern. I'm telling you right now. Oh, I missed it. Again, one more time. I have to find Soul Guy Lantern. I just do. This isn't good enough. Remember my first hand where it was 2 painters, grindstone, fast mana? That's a turn 3 kill. I don't think it's fast enough for him. And he's gonna discard me too. I had 2 painters. Maybe I could have kept it, but we'll see. I have to find Soul Guy Lantern. One more time. Here, 3. 2. 1 card. All right. I'll just concede. You know what? I don't even care because I don't want to beat myself up. I don't want to beat myself up over the fact that maybe I could have had the win. I think it's just. I know he's reanimator for you guys watching. Like, oh, you could have kept the first hand. Maybe he didn't have it. I know this kid has it. He always does. It's not like, turn 3 kills, reanimator is like, how many times has it ever happened to you? How many times has it happened to me? Probably once in 8 years. You know what I mean? Whatever the fuck. I don't know. I'm not going to beat myself. Listen, I just had to do what I had to do. I know it. I know it's the way it is. So I had to find Slow. And if I found it, it would have been epic. So this kid's good. I'm going to say that. I will bring in Thorn. I'll bring in Magus. It's really good. I apologize. I could have kept the first hand. Maybe I could have. Again, I don't want to play it out. Maybe he forgets what I'm on. We play each other all the time. But, maybe he didn't have a fast turn. Maybe he was something different. I don't know. I'll leave him Lightning Bolt for his Void Walkers. I'll cut the 3 drops here. Kind of unfortunate there. Oh, I want that in. I want this out. I have 2 more cuts. I'll cut. We're on 2 bolts. Oh, fuck. cards. I don't feel great right now, to be honest with you. I'll be able to play. That card could be a reason not to put that card down. Um, yeah, that's fine. Maybe I should have kept that bolt. I think he goes to the Voidwalker plan here quite a bit, so maybe he was just right. But if I draw an Ancient Tomb here, it's excellent. Could have been these two cards, but I just think that. Oh, he's playing Burn, dude? Oh my lord. This asshole. Never happened before in my life. One time he's ever fucking done this to me. My turn one was great, my first hand. Yep, I'm dead. Oh boy. Alright, games. My fault. Punted. I've never seen this guy anything but reanimator. My fault. That's what I get. It's a lesson. Alright, good games. Very unfortunate. Kind of funny, actually. Fucking asshole. Really? That's not cool. I've never seen him not a reanimator, but he got me this time. And my first hand would have totally beat him with the combo. And I've probably played him probably 50, 60 times. I've never seen him not a reanimator. So I guess it's kind of a backwards spell on me, which is pretty cool. But I'll take it. I'll take the good with the bad. And I guess I can laugh this one off later over a couple margaritas. But yeah, it's fucking crazy. Anyway, great league anyway. Besides that, hope you guys picked up some stuff besides not assuming. Kind of a lesson in itself. But anyway, hope you guys liking the videos. I love you guys. Be safe, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.